So the Switch 2 was released about a week ago, so naturally I'm like, what if we give the Warping Magical Girls Switches? Well, Switch 2s, not just normal Switches. So I also gave them bonus restraint of a budget, because I don't want all of them to have the same games. I'm not that crazy. Except for the fact that I gave all of them one game, connectively. And you can probably assume, because that's the one most people talk about. So the majority of the cast is allowed to have 3 games. Rika and Hannah are allowed to have 5, and Catra gets only 1. Get wrecked. Now, I all assume that they're all $70. This is, granted, the digital price. I know that the physical versions are more expensive, but I also know that Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour is like $30. But I'm just gonna pretend it's 70 because capitalism. So first off, Crystal strikes me as like a basic person per se. So I gave her Mario Kart, Street Fighter, and Bravely Default. Now, Miki strikes me as someone who would like JRPGs, but I also gave her Mario Kart. The other 2 games that I gave her was Bravely Default and Deltarune. Now, here's the thing about Selena. The only thing that I can see in common with these games and her is that they're all racing. So I only gave her Ridge Racer 2. I mean, not just Space Ridge Racer, not Ridge Racer 2. That isn't out. Fast Fusion. I have no idea what that is. That just looked cool, I guess. It had the word fast, so I'm like, why not just give it to Selena? Why not? And then Mario Kart, because of course I would. Now, Narina, again, Mario Kart. She would also have Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour just for the fun of it. And then she'd also have Yakuza 0. Just because she's a good person doesn't mean she wants to beat up people in the street of Tokyo. Wait, is it Tokyo? I've never played Yakuza, but my brother has. Nah, I'm not gonna deal with asking my brother. So now we're on to the rich girls. That being Rika and Hannah. First off, Rika just also a bit more well-rounded with her choices. Again, we have the continuous pick of Mario Kart. She also is the final person to have Bravely Default, surprisingly. She also got Nobunaga's Ambition. I've never played a Nobunaga's Ambition in my life, but I might like it, I don't know. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S. I don't know what the S stands for. Switch, squares, whatever. You can play with 2 hands now. I'm also giving her Civ 7. Because she does strike me more of a tactical mind. Like, I mean, hypnotically, how to calm her down. Just give her, like, a strategy game. That'll calm her down. And then finally, the other rich person, Hannah, alongside Mario Kart, which you can assume. She also got Hitman. Don't ask. She just wants to secretly kill people. Why can't she? Just because she's a defender doesn't mean she can kill ya. She's the other person who gets Welcome Tour. She also gets Sonic Shadow Generations. Just because why not? She needs something to do. And then she also gets Street Fighter 6. Because she wants to beat up Crystal in Street Fighter. As Luke from Streets. I remember, in a box set for your consideration, me and my brother legit just did the entirety of Luke from Streets at one point. And then, finally, Catcher gets allowed Mario Kart. Now what about the games that I didn't pick? I don't I despise Fortnite. Hogwarts Legacy. Let's not discuss J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling is problematic, so no. Cyberpunk, don't really care. Kunitsugami. I've never heard of that game in my life. Switch 2 versions of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I assume they just already have that on Switch 1. Or heck, even Breath of the Wild's case, the Wii U. Like, when my brother originally bought Breath of the Wild, he got it on Wii U. But he eventually got it on Switch 1. Rune Factory. I don't care about Rune Factory. Split Fiction, I have no idea what that is. Suikoden. I don't care. I'm aware of its existence, but not really interested per se. And I've never heard of what the heck a Survival Kids is. So yeah. I forgot to bring up Rosa. She gets Mario Kart, of course she does. Literally everyone else gets it. She also gets Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S and Hitman. Because I think it's funny that someone so dumb is playing Hitman, a game about sneakily killing people. She is the least stealthy Hitman in existence.